Hello and welcome to Rosebud. Today I'm going to show you how to get started with vibe coding your own video game and walk you through the basic steps that you need to know. At the end of this video, we'll also redirect you towards where you can find more help and more resources on how to create in Rosebud. In this video, we'll cover how to navigate the homepage, how to navigate the showcase, how to create from a 3D template as well as a 2D template, how to manage your assets, use the code tab, and how to share your game, remix a game, as well as where to find more resources. On the Rosebud homepage, you see that we have a few templates listed up here to get you started immediately. We have a 3D template as well as a 2D template, and you also have the option to create from scratch or go straight to video gen. Before we dive into how to create from these templates, I want to redirect you to our showcase, which if you scroll down, you will see a lot of games that were previously created in Rosebud. You can try play them to get inspired, as well as some of them you will notice that they are remixable and they have the option for you to build straight from that existing template already. All you need to do is to click create from here, and you'll be able to immediately start prompting from the existing template. Now to dive into creating from a 3D template, we have selected the voxel forest here, and maybe I want to make it include a sunset instead of the blue sky. So I can say make the forest have a beautiful sunset scene.
Rosie will get immediately into creating your game, and you'll see the preloaded template here while the game is still loading. I will mute this for now because we have some background music from it.
We'll wait to see what she produces. You can see that it took only a few seconds to get this started, and suddenly we have a sunset scene here. Now you can always go ahead and ask for differences made in the game. So maybe you want to add chickens in addition to the horses. If the case happens that you're returned an error, you will immediately have a button to fix it, and you can just select it in order to run the bug testing at your own time. In the meantime, you can also see that once the error was fixed, she's added my chickens in, and they're roaming around the forest freely. Let's see what this looks like for a 2D template. We have prepared the Aliens platformer template here, and my first prompt would be to try and make it more green instead of blue. So I can ask Rosie to turn the background green instead of blue and see what she produces. You can see that many of the backgrounds have been updated as well, and you can also ask to just change the color of the mountain. Now, what I want to show you here is how to work with your assets in the game. If you navigate to our Assets tab, you will immediately see what has already been produced by Rosie for this game. So you'll have the hearts, the blocks, the clouds, the coins, and everything else. And we can see that there's a red enemy that we haven't used yet. So I can ask her to add in a different kind of enemy and make them the red enemy, for example. Now, while she's working on that, there's a few options that I want to explain to you about how to use assets. And try to prompt it through natural language because she can already read everything that's uploaded in your Assets tab. You can also simply click the Insert button and it will immediately translate to a prompt here that you can send off. Or you can copy and paste the URL and ask her to replace green enemies with, and then paste in the red one as well. You can also upload your own assets. So for 3D games, for example, if you download assets from the internet that are different than all of these animals, you can always click the upload button and select them from your computer. As you can see here in the chat, Rosie will always tell you what she's working on in the game, as well as she'll show you the code that she is editing that will be very useful for you. In addition to this, you can always head to the code tab where you can see the different windows that are made, although this is completely not required for vibe coding. I want to show you how to share the game, remix games, and post it around. You can always record the gameplay and this will download a video recording to your computer, or you can simply click share and publish. You will receive a custom URL for your game. If you copy this, you can open it in a new tab and just go straight to gameplay. If you want to remix this game, you can always head to this create button down here and select Remix the Game in order to generate a new project where you can make different changes to it while also keeping the old project live. The next thing that I want to show you is where to access more resources on how to use Rosebud. So on our website, you will see this FAQ section where if you open it, you will be redirected to a Notion database with a lot of tutorials on how to get started with vibe coding effectively. What I would recommend is Rosebud 101, where you get in-depth tutorials for all of the basic questions that you might have in terms of getting started. You can see guidance on how to use prompting effectively, how to restore your previous versions of your work, and so on, which are all super helpful in the creative process. I hope this was helpful, and we can't wait to see what you create with Rosebud.